What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Nate Matthews from NeverDeniedMe.com. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Hopefully you like what you're about to see. If you do, make sure you subscribe to the channel and at least hit the thumbs up button before you get up out of here. So today is going to be another design that I'm knocking out for one of you guys, right? Y'all contacted me, submitted this through the form. Again, that's on the website, NeverDeniedMe.com. This looks to be like a little kid's design that was maybe designed something real simple in like Microsoft Paint. It's supposed to be a fish with a skirt and pom-poms, like a cheerleading fish, right? So that's what I received, and this is what I was able to do with it. By request, they asked for me to change the pom-poms from red to purple and then make the skirt from white to black, which is what I went ahead and did right there. So this is what we're getting ready to stitch today, and I think, again, it's a pretty cool design. I'm so glad that you guys contacted me to actually bring this to reality, because if I was a little kid, just knowing as a little kid, just their little hand drawings or whatever else, you know, that's what I'm guessing. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing a little kid drew this, and then for them to actually be seeing like a physical patch being made out of something they created, I think that's just like mind blown, just for a little kid to be able to see something like that. So thank you guys so much for contacting me to get this done for you guys. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. These are the colors that we're going to be using today. We got purple, green, black, and then we do have the white already loaded up in the machine, as well as our hoop and our stabilizer, and then of course our material that we're going to be stitching on today. The design is already loaded up on the USB flash drive. If you guys missed it or just don't know and want to know how to actually download when I actually make designs for you guys and send them to you into your email, if you guys need to know how to get them from your email over to your machine, make sure you click the card that pops up, and hopefully you guys can see me. You know, I don't know why it's going in and out. I don't have my big light. I'm using a little small light over here, but let's get it going, man. We got the design again on the flash drive. We're gonna go ahead and select it here. This one does have a background. I'll show you guys what it looks like on the thing as well. Actually, I forgot. I got my the little light plugged in, so I can't really move it around too much just yet. But we are going to go ahead and get this knocked out. It says this design is going to take approximately, and you guys know it never actually takes as long as I say, because I take stuff out and put other stuff in. But it does say it's going to take about 52 minutes to go ahead and get this complete. Starting with our placement and tack down, we do already again have our white thread loaded up right there. And I do know that my bobbin thread at the bottom is going to run out soon. So I do already have some bobbin casings right here ready to go that I will be reloading in just a moment. As soon as we get this first color going, then I guess I'll reload that up. So actually, let me go get my replacement bobbin thread to wind the new one up right now. It's a white outline of exactly where our design is going to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this back in. Then we're going to use our fabric material right here, and we're just going to cover up the exact spot that it tells us the design is going to be in. And we'll go ahead and tack this down. It's only going to take another 1 minute to get this part done. And since I have half of my workstation right here and half of my other workstation, I need to go get a couple of my tools, such as my applique scissors, so we can go ahead and cut out the excess fabric around this design. If you guys have been watching my channel, you guys know the process, or you should know the process at least. We do our placement, our tack down for most of our designs, and now you guys can see it a little bit better. So this is going to be the shape of our design right here, and we are getting ready to go ahead and cut it out. I strongly advise, for those of you who are just getting started in embroidery and can admit to yourselves that you don't really know what you're doing, if you shop with me, I advise you to actually order a patch as well, so I can show you that, you know, not only is the digitizing good, but if you know how to work your machine properly and use the correct thread, correct needles, have the tension correct and stuff like that. Now, it's different for every design, so I can't really sit there and give you tips on every single design, which is why, you know, I have the option to have me make a patch for you, or you're going to make it yourself. But there's been some people who have been contacting me and kind of trying to make it seem like it's my fault that their designs are not coming out good, but then when I turn around and stitch it, it comes out perfect. So right now it's an option on the website, but pretty soon, I don't know, not too many people. It's very rare that I even have any complaints, but I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm not perfect in everything I do, and I do have some people that complain and stuff to me, and most of the time, like a very high percentage of the time, it's not something that's even my fault. It's something that's their fault. But a lot of the times, for me to prove that it's nothing that I'm doing wrong, I do end up having to waste thread and stuff. That's not what I'm doing right now. This is a customer who just willingly just ordered a patch. But a lot of other times, man, I end up having to waste thread and make patches for people just to show you guys, look, this is the same file I made for you. It comes out good. Your machine must be wrong. And then, you know, for the most part, they agree and stuff and say, you know, hey, I fixed my machine, or I took it to get maintenance and it's working now and everything is good. But yeah, that's just something I don't really like being blamed for, you know, making bad designs or stuff like that. Like, there would be no point in me turning over some bad work to you guys if I think and I know for sure that it's not going to come out good. So just keep that in mind, guys. I do my best to make sure this stuff comes out as good as it possibly can. But like I said, right now we're winding up a bobbin because I know it's going to be running out shortly. That one is almost empty, and then I do have 2 other bobbin casings right here that I'm going to go ahead and load up. And again, if you guys need to watch the video on how to load a bobbin and how to replace it and stuff at the bottom, make sure you hit the card that pops up and I'll show you guys exactly how to do that. And now we're just going to go ahead and load up our green, which is going to be the main color of this fish right here, right? The cheerleading fish, the pom-pom fish. I don't know the official name of this design. The creator has not let me know. Y'all see what we got going here, man. We got the base of the fish going so far. It's going to do a 2-part because I did it to where it doesn't waste all the green thread, even though it wouldn't be too much of a waste. But you know, the part where the black skirt is right there, it could be green behind there, but I decided to, you know, remove the green, so it's going to do a 2 separate pieces right there, some green on top and green on bottom, and we'll cover it up with the black skirt. And here goes the bottom half right here, making its way. That is a nice and dense design there, if I do say so myself. We're all done with the green right now, so we're going to let this finish up, and it looks like our next color is black. That's going to do the skirt. Certain times, and just kind of depends on what the design is and how many, you know, chops and stuff like that I got to do in it, that decides if I'm actually going to do this part or not. Will it save thread? Yes, but just because something saves thread does not really mean it's going to save time. So sometimes if I were to just stitch the entire thing in green, for example, on this one, it could have saved me more time, but I am saving more thread by skipping it out on this one. But again, it gets complex, guys. It's very hard to describe, but we're going to go ahead and do this. Again, we have this loaded up. The thread is, or the needle is threaded. We're going to go ahead and load this right here, and it says, again, this black part is going to take us about 4 minutes to complete. I'm going to just be filling it in black, and it is doing a slight overlap, where the black does go on top of the green just a tiny bit, as you guys can see on the bottom and the top right there. And it's just going to do a nice fill-in stitch, and we'll get it going. Nothing too fancy to see, but the end result at the end of the day is going to be nice and fancified. You feel me? If you guys like what you see thus far, make sure you hit the thumbs up button for the kid. You feel me? Let me know y'all rocking with me. Drop a comment, whether it even be an emoji. Just drop a thumbs up in the comments as an emoji, or hit the thumbs up button if y'all ain't really got too much to say, but you know, you enjoy what you're seeing. Just engage with the video. Definitely helps me and the channel out a whole lot. This right here is just another tip for those of you who watch all through my videos, no matter what the design is. I feel like I show some helpful advice in each and every one of my videos, no matter what we're actually making that day. But for those of you guys who are unaware, you can use the same color and stitch on top of each other and give it a different type of texture and a different look. So this is the same black color of thread. I don't know if you guys can really even see it right now, I don't know if it wants to focus, but that is the exact same color of thread. However, it still is noticeable, and it definitely does make it look like ripples and stuff like that in the skirt by just stitching certain parts of it in a different direction than, you know, the rest. So that's a little bonus tip for you guys. I believe I've shared that in a previous video for you guys before, but you know, I'm trying to keep all these tips coming. So up next, what we got here is we're just going to do some color on the mouth. Just a little silver line there. It says it's going to take 1 minute just to do like the mouth of the fish. And then we'll move over to the 9 minutes of the purple and the different textures in the pom-poms. Then we'll finish it off with a white border, and we'll be all done with this one and moving on to the next design. Very simple, and as you guys can see, the machine did say where it's going now, but it said it was going to take a minute, and realistically that was like 4 seconds that it took. So yeah, keep that in mind too, guys. 9 minutes right there could be 8 minutes and 1 second. That's just how it works on the machine. So yeah, it's not going to take as long as you guys possibly think. And there we have it, guys. So we're all done with the majority of this design here, which was the purple for the pom-poms. Now you guys ain't gonna see me now because I done already changed the camera angle here, and we're almost done now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it exactly where it's at. And the last 2 steps, or it's actually one color but 2 steps within the same color, we need to go ahead and fill in the eyeball with white, and then we're going to do the border also in white, same white that's right here. And then we're going to cut it out, package it up, and get it on its way to the customer. So this is the order that just came in, I think, late last night. I woke up this morning, digitized it, sent a picture of it to the customer, make sure they like it. Once they approved, I'm stitching it out. And again, guys, it's coming out exactly the way I'll show you in the picture, because I have my machine set up the correct way. So again, like I said, if you guys have your machine and using the correct needles, the correct tension and stuff like that on your machine, you're in good hands, guys. Now let's get it all trimmed up and cleaned up. By the way, there's the back too, looking very clean as well. Very flat, nothing's popping off. Of course, we're just gonna cut that strand, that little string there, but no clumps, no nothing like that in the back. Came out very well. Very well. This honestly reminds me of a character from SpongeBob. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all can't tell me this don't look like a character from SpongeBob. So whoever drew this, I gotta say you are a genius, because it took me a little while to actually put the 2 and 2 together. I'm not saying this is a character from SpongeBob, but it does look like it belongs in SpongeBob. Here we go, guys. Once again, just to conclude the video, this is what we started with right here. This is exactly what was sent to me. This is what we went ahead and digitized. And this is the final result right here. Let's actually fix the lighting on this. Again, I don't know why it wants to mess with the lighting a little bit like. And I didn't mean to take a picture, but that might be the thumbnail if it came out good. But there it is, guys, right there. Again, I don't know why this one is a little bit darker. It just doesn't want to light up the whole thing. But what I told the customer we were doing and exactly what we did right here. So shop with me, man. We got a new exclusive SpongeBob SquarePants character right here. Looks like it belongs right in the next episode. If you guys found today's video helpful, if you guys think it was cool, hit the thumbs up button. I know it's kind of blurry, but yeah, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. And again, I would love to work with you guys on a project of yours. Go to the website, fill out the form, submit your payment, your design, any extra info you may need. Just like the person asked me on the forum, hey, can you change this color? Can you do this instead? So as long as it's something simple, I'll get it done. If it's something extra that's going to take a lot of work, I may have to charge you for the additional work, like the, you know, it just depends. So just fill out the form, and again, I'll get back to you guys and catch you in the next video. Peace.